issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not. Let me hear you now. Crowd, shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not. Let me hear you now. Crowd, shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not. Let me hear you now. Crowd, shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not. Let me hear you now. Crowd, shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance to be heard pass by. Spare not. Let me hear you now. Crowd, shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Shout it out real loud. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Your voice matters. Your thoughts count. Your opinions important, so you gotta speak out. Don't let your chance. Everybody wake up. Wake up. No time for sleeping on the issues. This is Neutral Voices. We gon' deal with the issues. Wake up.
Welcome to Neutral Voices, the place where your voice matters. This is our youth night.
Yes.
So we are excited. I hear y'all in there laughing. I just want y'all to know. Yeah, so they are already in the building,
they ready.
giggling.
They ready.
Yes. So
Yes,
we are
yes.
excited about the youth in our community. And
Yes.
so we have them in the building today. And who knows what they're going to ask us, because that's how it gets in here.
Yes,
It does.
yes.
Yeah, but before we get into that and them introducing themselves, I want to talk about these wonderful T-shirts
Yes.
that we are rocking up here today.
There we go.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
proudly wearing these.
yes.
Tell us about these shirts.
These shirts are designed by a member of our team and his team, Kelvin Norfleet. I'm sorry, what's the name? Kelvin Norfleet. Go ahead.
Carl Rogers, Kelvin Norfleet, Johans Grant,
Go ahead.
Johans
yo,
Grant, yo,
Yeah.
Corey Ramsey, and the line for the men's shirts is Du Velour.
Du velour.
Du
Du
velour.
velour.
I need everybody to practice that at home.
Du velour.
Practice saying that. That sounds so good.
Yes.
And what does du velour mean?
God's work.
God's work.
God's work.
Ooh.
Amen.
Listen, they said that's the men's
Yes,
edition,
yes.
and so that means that they have a ladies edition.
Yes.
Listen, just watch this. So just so we get this straight, I am also sporting the men's collection to show you that they do come in different colors.
Yes, yes.
They also come in white too.
Yes.
And
now
I
tell
am
us about the ladies.
Yeah, I am sporting the nobody invited me to the party Paisley version.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Actually, I do have a shirt. I'll be wearing it solo on my own. And the women's line is called La
La
DC.
DC.
Like
Ooh.
these.
La DC.
La
Fancy.
DC.
It means goddess.
Oh yes.
Yeah. But as you
I
know, we
love
shout
it.
out somebody every week on our
Yes.
Friday show.
Yes,
And
we
I
this
do.
is
love it.
support. That's where we are. We're supporting us,
Yes.
and we need you to support these when they come. They say they're going to launch near the end of July, so
Yes.
watch for it and show your support.
That's right.
And we can't forget about all the
That's what
guests
it's
we
all
are
about.
had this week too.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk about
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yes,
Diane. Oh,
Doctor.
she was on fire
yes,
yesterday.
man.
Yeah.
What a
Diane
wo-
Rogers was
Diane
on
Rogers.
What a
point.
wonderful guest.
Oh, man, I loved her.
Yes. Yes.
We actually
Thank
we didn't
you,
have to
Miss
talk
Diane.
because she
gotta
laid
come
it down.
back. Yeah,
She
We
laid
had
it
the actual Diane Rogers show yesterday.
Yes, yes.
And it was okay.
Diane Rogers featuring
was all
Neutral
right.
Voices because she laid it down. She got heavy on us.
Yeah. So good job on that. But then tonight we have amazing guests. So let's
Yes.
take
Yes.
a little trip to the Flex room.
Yes. yes.
Who do we have in the room? Greetings, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh.
that's all we
How's
get.
the
No. Who
Hey,
is that?
hey,
Wait.
let's try that
Wait, we
again.
gotta try this again on a Friday randomonium show.
What's up with that room in there?
Come
Pop it off
on.
in there. What's
Who
going on?
was
Hey,
that?
what's happening, y'all? What's going on?
Hey,
what's happening?
Hey,
Yo, yo, yo.
again.
Yep, there it goes.
Okay,
Oh, you got to
I was
redeem
gonna
yourself.
say, that sounds like somebody was old and sleepy and tired in there. I know it's a lot of energy. I seen those beautiful faces in that room. So you got a lot to be happy about in there.
I'm so happy. Hallelujah. Praise his name.
So
And it's our
so
last
the
week of
deal
school.
for tonight, I want y'all to introduce yourselves to America, and then I want you to say a little something about who you are, what school you attend, or something. Let us know something about you
Yes.
that you're proud of and you feel is spectacular.
Oh, hold on. Let's start with the new face in the room.
All right, he said we're gonna
Uh-huh,
start
let's
with
the new face. Go ahead.
the new face.
My name is Roderick. I recently graduated from Woodland High School, and I like to play basketball a lot.
All
Sure.
right. Basketball. Let me see how you let me see your little swoosh, you know,
Oh.
the hook hand. Let me see what it look like.
That motherfucker-
Where is that?
I just want you to know that the jump shot is very broke.
It sounds like Shaq.
Oh. Okay. Who else do we have in there?
Jason Scott here. You know, I go to New Haven High School, 17 years old. Yeah, a junior.
All right.
All right.
It's our last week of school, and I'm so happy. Hallelujah.
Last week of school, I feel you.
Well, yeah,
Woo.
the week coming. Last week.
Alrighty. Okay. It's me. It's Akira. I'm 18. I go to Huntington University. What else do I say? I'm a singer, poet, kind of.
Actress.
Yeah, actress, living life.
Poet.
Living life. There you go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And yeah, so happy to have you here with us.
Welcome,
We gonna get rich together.
Glad to be here.
Again, babe.
Yeah.
And
We're
you're
gonna get rich
also
together.
on break, is that right?
I am. I'm officially a sophomore.
Oh, that's good.
College.
Congratulations.
I'm on summer break. Thank you so much.
Yes. So thank you too for being here with us tonight.
Yeah.
And moving right along. Who else?
Had to take some water real quick.
Oh yeah.
Me,
That's
me,
a
me,
man.
me, me,
That's a
me.
man in there. All right.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy D-Rock. Go ahead, follow me on IG at _2004_ I attend Woodland High School and I am 17. And welcome to MVU.
Man.
You got that. Yeah.
Okay. You
I
prepared
don't
for
even
that
know
day.
how
You
I
prepared
follow
all
up with
night.
that.
I don't even know how he remember all that underscore. I'm gonna have to get me something with an underscore.
You and me both.
We was on the phone. He prepared for that.
Okay.
He prepared for it.
Last but certainly not least.
What's poppin'? I'm Sequoia. How you doing? I go to South Side. Yeah, I'm 17.
Hey.
Power couple.
All
right,
right.
welcome,
17. And just attended what?
I go to South Side. Sorry.
Okay,
That's
South
right.
Side.
Yeah.
And has anybody been to the prom yet this year?
Yes.
Who is
Yeah.
it? Oh.
I'm gonna let her do the talk.
Did y'all have
I
the
was
actual
gonna say,
prom?
let's know
I mean,
about this prom.
Yes, we went to prom last Saturday. I beat her face.
It was
know,
giving us
giving
something,
me-
and we were.
giving me for the
It was
makeup.
just giving black excellence. We were looking so good,
All
for
right.
me and my changes and improvements and stuff like that. But we was making each other look good, so it was okay. It was okay.
That's
I
good.
love that.
Now, were there
Black
any restrictions or
excellence.
anything? For the prom, were y'all under any restrictions?
Not really. You had to wear a mask when you went in, but like you could take it off if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it like this. Basically, we wore the mask in there just for the people could see that we wore the mask. But once we got in there, all mask was off. Okay,
I feel you.
Wow.
it was too hot.
I wouldn't. It
Too
was
hot.
too
Well, that's
hot for
good.
that.
That's good.
Right.
Y'all got to
Yeah.
enjoy that in your life.
That's cool.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I'm glad that y'all had that experience.
Yes.
But yeah, we had to step out looking good.
You know, sunlight.
We'll send y'all pictures so y'all can get us. We'll send them. Y'all
Post
can
it.
post it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
They
that.
are posted.
They
They're
are.
No,
already
I'm saying
posted
we need to post it on our show.
Yes.
Right?
on the
Okay.
show.
I'm saying
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
we need
sure.
to show that.
Okay, I see y'all later.
Yes. Well, anyway, so get ready, and I think we need to get ready because I
Yes.
think y'all got some questions coming our direction. So we just gonna get this thing started here.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna
So-
jump it off.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Okay.
but yeah, Clarence, I'll let you take it away.
Well, these are going to be for the two people of voting age. Recently, we were talking about corruption, and we talked about a lot of the government corruptions and things such as that, and voter fraud and everything like that. And we watched a video, and it spoke that young people are not as interested or involved in politics because of the way it's being ran in corruption. You are of voting age. Did you vote? If so, why? If not, why not? Or do you plan to vote? If so, why or why not?
You want me to go first? Okay, I go.
Ladies first.
Oh, that's a gentleman.
Wow, listen at this.
Okay, so personally, how I feel, I did not vote actually. I wanted to really bad, but like my papers were messing up. I registered and everything. It just didn't work out. But I did want to vote. I am a person who does care about voting.
Okay.
But I don't know if I can speak for all people my age, but I know some people feel like their voice doesn't matter, or I know a lot of social media paints a picture that the youth's voice doesn't matter, adults are always right, on that aspect. And then another aspect is they're just lazy. They don't want to register, they don't want to get up, they don't want to get the information. They just know, oh, I like this person or I don't like this person, and they're just lazy. So I guess there's two ends of the spectrum on that. I guess I don't know.
Mhm.
Those are good points.
Okay.
Those are good points.
I did not vote because I didn't really like the two sides. I really never paid the voting attention. I didn't pay too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's important. I've been told that, but I really didn't pay too much attention because I always thought my one vote compared to everybody else's, it really, it didn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. But yeah, I never paid too much attention.
I think that's pretty common.
I was just gonna
I mean,
say, I know
honestly,
I didn't pay attention at his age.
your age, I felt
Right, right.
exactly the
Well,
same way.
I got a question. Can you guys hear me in there? Because I can really barely
Yeah.
hear you. Okay. Do you understand what it means to vote, and do you understand the importance of voting and non-importance of voting?
I'll go again. For me, it depends on what you're voting for. Like I know all of the what you vote for is important, but some people have different aspects. That goes back to the first question, like, did you vote and how do you feel about the corruption and stuff? Presidential election is different than like local and like statewide, like our senators and House of Representatives and all that. So some people don't care about like who's running our nation. They don't care about our state because the state makes a lot of decisions for us, and a lot of people don't vote for the state elections and stuff. So what it means to vote for those are the important ones.
That's right.
And so personally, I know the importance because of how the school system works, because a young Black female, and I know how that differs in different communities. You vote for different places in your community and stuff. So I know the importance of that. But again, it goes along with the nationwide vote. Like, people don't vote then because they really don't care. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
You
passed
mind if I
government.
get in on that real quick?
Somebody passed
Yeah,
government. Get in.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that and going deep with that, because a lot of adults don't really think about it that way, and
Yeah.
they don't care
Right.
about what happens on the local level, but that's where it really
That's the most
matters.
important.
Absolutely.
So-
The local and state
Yes.
is the most important ones to
Yeah.
vote for.
So
Right.
thank you, babe, for
Who's
sharing
getting it?
that. And I heard somebody in the room say, "I want to touch on that." Who was that?
Oh, well,
Voice?
yeah. Some people I know, when it comes to voting, they only vote for one party because, like, their family, grew up
Mhm.
voting for that one party.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were raised to just vote for that one party. Like,
Right.
they don't really care about what's going on. They just go in there to vote for the heck of it,
Mhm.
They don't know about, the communism and, the political things or whatever's going on like that. So, yeah, that's all I had to say.
You know
Yeah.
what? A
Those
lot
are
of
valid
adults
points.
actually
Thank
do
you.
that as well. They let
Mhm.
other people, family members, media influence their vote. So that's something that even from a younger age, people are influenced with their voting. And we actually talked about that a little bit this week. And so my question to you in the room, for anyone or for all of you, when you hear the word corruption, where does your mind go? What to you is corruption?
First thought that comes to mind is prison,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
or like the prison system. Jail, police. That's the first thing that comes to mind, because me from watching movies, and watching news and stuff like that. I've seen a whole lot of corrupt cops out there on the streets. Me personally, I have not experienced that.
Good.
Thankfully,
Good.
I'm sorry, thankfully, but
Mhm.
yeah, that's what I see as corruption. I know it can get into political and school and stuff like that, but that's the main thing I see when it comes to corruption.
Well, listen, you mentioned school, and that was actually my question. So, do you feel like there's corruption in school?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
most
let's
definitely.
let's discuss that a little bit. And that was a real quick, strong yes. So there's something that you're thinking about. So share that thought with us, please, my love.
I'll add to yours. But go ahead.
Okay. So there was an incident. I'm just gonna broadly say it, and then my sister's gonna touch upon whatever she wants to add.
Okay.
There was an incident where, like, say a African American child does something in college, or I guess in any grade or whatnot.
Mhm.
They have an incident or they act out, and they get sent to, like, the detentions and stuff like that. But if a white child was to do it, they're going back to, like, racism and stuff like that. But if a white child was to do it, they get extra help from the teacher and extra, oh, you can do this with me or you can do that so you can calm down and stuff like that. But as soon as a black child does it, it's
You going to the office?
exactly referral,
Yeah, you getting out of here.
expulsion, something like
Resource
stuff like that.
officers.
I got
Uh-huh.
something to say about that, but I'm
Okay.
gonna let her finish.
Oh, go ahead now. Y'all talk about it.
No, go ahead. 'cause
No,
it's-
go ahead,
it's a
Devin,
little off
go.
topic. All right, well, that takes me to the judicial system. When it comes to unfair sentences about black people, white people. A black person could do a crime and then a white person could do the same crime, and that black person get more time than a white person.
That's
Okay.
true.
Or when it comes to, like, jobs, they can both have the same degree, same education, same everything.
Mhm.
Most likely that white person is going to get that job before that black person.
Okay. So that's that discrimination.
Yeah.
Kind of talked about corruption and how corruption and discrimination kind of
Yeah,
ties
yeah.
together. Yeah. Same coin.
Same
Yeah,
coin. Same
yeah.
coin.
Okay, so with that thought, so we believe that it's definitely in the school system, and I believe with just show of hands. So this is our little voting right now. How many people in the room have actually experienced corruption or discrimination type of things in their school? Did I get some hands?
Oh yeah,
sorry, there's
yeah.
no-
I know it's not your fault. I was just wondering if anybody had actually experienced that personally. Yeah. So, so that's too bad. We got a lot of work to do.
We got
Yeah.
a lot of work to do.
Okay, so listen, let's change the direction
Yes,
real
let's go.
quick. Not to take it from the panel, but I just want to put it in the room and ask the young people, do you guys have questions for us tonight?
Oh no, not really.
He said, "Oh no,
He
no,
said,
no."
"Oh no,
no,
not
right.
really."
Not for Jason. Not for Jason.
In the
Not for
okay,
Jason.
all right.
I
So
got
I
one.
know there's
Well,
some
who
people
has
in
one?
there that have them.
All right,
So
somebody
Jason,
said they got
Mr.
one.
Jason, did not have a question, but I
Who has
believe
a
he
question?
did.
Okay, what if I make a statement and then can you guys piggyback or say your opinion off of what I say?
Yes, ma'am.
Kind of a
Let's-
question, kind of, I don't know. Okay,
let's
so adding on to a corrupt system, a corrupt educational system, I know personally, going into college, filling out FAFSA and all that stuff, monies, I don't know if that's how you explain it, monies or whatever, that I would get compared to my fellow peers is different in the education system.
Okay.
And it's really messed up. It's like, when you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, you guys are on scholarship, and it sounds good
Mm-hmm.
until they take your scholarship away,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have nothing.
Right.
But they know, like, oh, she's not financially stable, or her parents' income isn't good, but they take it away from you anyways. I know a lot of people I know have gotten their scholarships dropped, whether it be by GPA, attendance, but I know some grants, that's what that's for.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pell Grant, whatever, like it doesn't matter, your GPA, whatever. But that's sad, and I feel like that's a part of corruption. Like taking away someone's
Definitely.
scholarship due to, like, say the minimum is 2.7 and you get a 2.69999. They take your scholarship away. I feel like that's corrupt, personally.
is.
So
It
if you
is.
guys could add on to that, because I've experienced that recently. So yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah,
get in
Clarence
on
is going to share from that.
Okay. Can I get in on that, Miss Akira?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. First and foremost, I'm gonna be totally honest. I believe the student loan system is corrupt.
Yeah, no, that's
I
corrupt.
really
Should
believe
have told
it
me
is.
that before.
I had to
Got
learn it
in debt.
myself.
Me too.
But the student loan system, I believe, is corrupt. Because here's the thing. You're 18, right, Akira?
Yes.
Now, at 18, there's no way a bank would loan you a $70,000 small business loan.
Yeah, no.
At 18, they'll say you don't have credit, you don't have any collateral, you don't have any of that to back that up. At 18. But at 18, they'll start loaning you $70,000 for
School.
Yeah.
school, and then they expect you to pay it back no
Yeah.
matter what. It's
Right.
unforgivable no matter what. They're going to come for their money. So I think that is corrupt within
Corruption.
itself because
that
of the
is
practices.
correct.
Damn.
Now, I do believe there needs to be some reform or some change in that because, yes, it is terrible. But also with that, what you're saying, and I'm going to hit on this because just now HBCUs are catching up with funding of other colleges. Over 100 years of being behind in funding, they're just now catching up on funding. And they're
What does
not,
that mean for people that don't understand what you're saying?
Well, the
They're catching
historically
up.
black colleges were not funded like other universities
Okay.
and colleges. They didn't get the funding. They got lower level funding. Now a lot of states and the government, I think Biden is working on something that Virginia just all their HBCUs, they're giving them all $6 to $8 million starting out every year. They're building that up. But what it's saying is, again, where you're saying that there's a bias, they weren't funding or supporting the HBCUs financially. But then also you said when you could lose your scholarship and things like that. I'm gonna switch this up because I know what you're saying educational wise, that's true. Also, the college sports system is corrupt because
Oh,
they
my
can have
goodness.
these young athletes performing at high levels and they're making billions and billions and billions of dollars off their
Man.
backs and off the name of these athletes. And just now, I begin in 2022, they're going to be able to
It's
start.
this year.
Is it this year?
Yes, 2021.
Okay, I thought it was 2022. They're going to be able to use their name to make money. You know, the colleges are not going to pay them, but they're going to be able to use their name to make money where the colleges was making money off their names. So it is an overall corrupt system because like you say, Akira, you are from a family that's struggling, but you're trying to make grades and everything, and they're going to take your scholarship. some of these athletes don't even go to class.
Literally.
Literally, they don't go to class, or they take
Like-
fluff
Well, see,
classes.
I'm gonna tell you like
and they only have to keep a I
No.
think for yours it's like a 3.2 or something. Most scholar athletes, they only have to have a 2.7.
yeah, 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
2.5.
2.5. It's a 2.5.
So
So, well, because I can speak on that aspect as far as a scholarship athlete. I know a lot of, like, when I was in college, I got a little Eric, you going to class today?
Back
yeah.
in the olden days.
Yeah, I mean, I done had
Tell us
professors
about it.
call me,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Fikes, we just gonna email you your homework. And
They had email back then?
No,
yes, I did.
they did.
For everybody that's cracking
I'm sorry.
jokes,
I'm sorry.
I'm-
no,
I-
it's Randomonium Friday.
I didn't have
I
you
feel
guys.
good.
I did.
I
Well,
didn't
I mean,
have-
but you 30 years older than me,
But,
so.
but right now,
but anyway,
okay, we're going to
but-
let you finish your story.
But yeah, we did get special treatment. But on the other end of that, we made the school money.
yes.
And I know it's wrong that I say that, but
But it's true.
it's true. We made the school money. I mean, track meets, basketball games. I mean, we literally made our school a lot of money. So yeah, we got
Thank God for E-Fake.
we got a little pat on the back. Hey, I'm gonna need you to
love
get to
it.
class.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Get on in
People
there.
that's not athletics or anything like that in college. Yeah, but if you get a scholarship, like my daughter's getting an athletic scholarship. I mean, not athletic, but a academic scholarship, and she got to maintain a 3.0.
Yes.
Period.
You as an athlete only have to do
E, I
it.
love you for having her. That's a beautiful thing. Listen, speaking of your daughter being beautiful, let's talk about these young people in this room. Y'all got some questions for us.
Why you
While
cut me
y'all
off?
thinking about y'all questions,
Why you got me off?
I'm not, because I'm getting ready to let you talk.
I
E,
don't like people.
I want.
I really don't like people.
I just wanted you to talk about these beautiful shirts again one more time, since this represents our family and right in the house. I just want you to talk about these nice shirts.
Why you
one
looking
more
at her
time.
like that? E? She doing a commercial break. You're gonna come back into your speech.
This
Go
is
ahead.
Neutral Voices Friday Randomonium, and we like to give shouts out to the community and
Yes.
people that's doing new things, big things, great things.
Yes.
And so we have these wonderful shirts tonight coming in
Lord.
different colors. This is the men's collection, and I just want to point them out one more time before we turn it over back to the youth in the room. But I feel like Mr. E has
No,
something
I'm
to
done.
say
I'm
before
done.
I do my
I'm done.
Pop
I'm
off.
done.
before I
But-
do my pull off.
But
You
Miss
know,
Akira,
just snatch off.
do we answer your question?
Sure.
She like I
Sure.
forgot.
No, go ahead.
No, I think that's fine. I think you guys thanks for agreeing with me there that it's corrupt. Like seriously, even adding on to about the athletes, I'm on theater scholarship. We bring the school money too, but they will still pull your scholarship. Even if you're acting great, like I did like 3 films, 2 shows this semester, and they still will pull your scholarship. Like what? That don't even make no sense. So
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
you
say
know,
about
we
that.
can look at that. Like I said, I believe it's discrimination, definitely, especially when they start, playing around with that GPA. And yeah, it's not fair. And I could talk about that from a different perspective with some stuff that happens. But a lot of times the schools get those scholarships because they are using that money. I mean, they want to use it in a whole different way.
Different manner, yeah.
Oh yeah, so they understand that from the gate. So, but yeah. So anyway, this is Friday Randomonium Youth Night, and I have youth in the building for a reason. And let me just ask the question:
Go ahead.
what are you guys gonna ask us tonight?
I have a question.
Go ahead. Who does that?
I have a question.
Yes, my
Sequoia,
love.
how you doing?
How you doing?
How
Sequoia?
you doing?
For all of the panelists that have children,
Mhm.
have you asked your children questions such as, do they face corruption in their schools? Like, or do you notice when you go to a school function, or if your child has ever gotten you called up to the school? I don't know if it's ever happened to your kids, but have you ever has it ever happened to any of your kids?
That's a good question.
That's a great question for
But
you, parents.
first of all, you should ask the ones that like their children. So I'm gonna let those
Oh.
go.
Wow.
Not
Oh my
tonight.
gosh.
Not
I'm gonna let those
tonight.
go first.
Wow.
Well, you don't act surprised.
I'm scared to talk. I'm just
Go,
gonna be
go
quiet.
ahead, guys.
I mean,
Let's
I'm
address the
scared to
young
talk because I
people's
might get
questions.
shit cut off again.
So, as far as Macy goes, it's never really came up. I mean, to be quite honest, I've never been called to the school for her.
It's good. Wow.
It's an all-white, predominantly white school. She goes to Leo. You guys are familiar with it.
So far.
So, I mean, I'm sure that the corruption exists there at the school, but has it been something that we have experienced as, mother and daughter or as being a parent? It has not. We did talk about it this week because I always talk about the topic with her. And sometimes she'll elaborate. She talks a lot about racism, things like that she does see happen at school, bullying. But corruption was not something that she spoke on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, I can say there was one instance with my oldest daughter. She was having a problem with a teacher, and the teacher felt like they shouldn't have to ask her questions. Her philosophy was ask 3 before you ask me.
Wow.
Oh, ask
And-
3 other students.
Yes, ask 3 before you ask me.
I need to use that in class.
Long
No, I'm just kidding.
So, and we were having an issue because it was a chemistry class too, and she wasn't understanding it and things like that. So, I had to go up and speak to the teacher, and let's say I was not as eloquent as I am on this panel right now.
Oh, really?
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. So
Only.
yeah. So
Okay.
yes, I've seen it and I understand it. So it is sad. It's really sad that it's there and then you can notice it. You can notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to literally go to my son's school because they was trying to expel him, and they didn't realize that he had a father, and it shocked the principal
When you walked
when I
through the door.
walked in.
That just hurt my feelings right there.
Wow.
That just hurt my
I'm
feelings
not
right
even
there.
a
You said
dad.
they were shocked that he had a father.
They were shocked. They were shocked because I'm
No, a father that was present.
yeah, a father that was
I
present.
understand, but
Well,
I'm
see-
I
saying
just want to
regardless.
make
Well,
a
see, the thing
distinction.
about it is, with me and my ex-wife, she handled the school stuff. I come to the functions, but when it comes down to when they get in trouble, now they call reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came in and his eyes got big, like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, he has a father.
Yeah.
And I'm in his corner. I got his back. So at the end of the day, when I went there, and they they really didn't know how to take me
Mm-hmm.
because I was very sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I let him know, you're not finna railroad my son.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you either going to expel or suspend the rest of the kids,
Mm-hmm.
or we finna have a problem.
Okay.
And little do you know that, I know people that works in the grills personally.
Right.
So, okay, let me make a phone call. Let me shut everything down.
Okay.
And that's what I had
You
to
got
do.
cousins in high places.
Yeah,
we
I
were
got-
talking about that yesterday.
I got people in some places, but
that power, that
Yeah,
influence.
the influence, yeah.
Nepotism.
Yeah, I was gonna say we talked about that.
and we had to go through the whole hearing and everything, and I had to let the dude at the hearing know I'm not just no average person. My son is not an average person.
And you know what? One thing that's terrible, and I hate to say this, but sometimes, we talked about at one point black on black crime.
Right.
And so I know the young lady did ask about parents. I am not a parent for real, but I am a serious auntie, honey. And so let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, aunties handle their business too. And so
Yes,
one of
we
my
do.
nieces called. She was like, Auntie, I need you to handle this. And this is what happened. So long story short, this particular principal was taking the other young lady's side. And so when I talked to him, I said, but how do you know were you there? He said, no, but I know the other people's family.
Point.
And I thought, wow,
Right.
she's telling you she's being bullied, but just because you know their
Wow.
family.
Yeah.
So to me, and he was a black guy, and so that's black on black crime to me. That's how
Right.
come I say it's black on black attack.
Right.
To me,
Yeah.
that's corruption.
Right.
He
right.
was
Correct.
using his power, and
And
then that
his
whole family
familiarity.
thing, and that's what we were talking about too this
Right.
week. So
I mean,
I just wanted to touch on that.
A lot
with
of
that
these schools
question.
don't realize when when the man walks into that school.
Mm-hmm.
They a lot of these white teachers and principals feel that a lot of these black students don't have fathers in their household or in their corner.
That representation
Yeah,
I was talking about.
and that's one of the most corrupt things in the school system. Period.
Right.
The thought of that.
Can I
Just the
say
thought of
something?
that.
Yes,
And
babe,
see-
you can say something.
You know what I think
Yes.
is corruption?
us
Where
about it.
are the black teachers at? I was just about
Preach
to
it,
say
baby girl.
that. I had something on that. Where
too.
are the black? Literally, I've only had 2 African American teachers
Yeah.
in all. I'm about to be in the 12th grade. I've only had 2 black
Mm.
teachers teach me in all these years. Where are the black teachers at? Is what I want to know.
I never had a black teacher.
You know, that's something to say, and that's something to hear, especially being a teacher in the school system. I can say this. I believe sometimes we choose not to deal with a lot of the different crazy hoops and loops that the school system have you jumping in and out of from from day to day. And I
Right.
believe that's a choice that people have made from that
And they don't pay
perspective.
enough for that stuff. They
And
put y'all
I
through.
was gonna say, so they have to up the pay for some people to
Right.
deal with
Right.
that. So
Right.
that's the
y-
truth.
You guys, I
It's
have
too
a
bad.
statement that I want to read to you, and then I want to get your thoughts from the room. Homicide is a leading cause of death for young black men ages 15 to 34. Nearly 75% of all victims and known perpetrators are young black men.
Mm.
What do you think about this statement? Those numbers.
Did we lose him?
Yeah.
I think we lost him.
lost
In
him.
the
Did we?
pause.
Oh,
Are y'all there? Hello?
I don't think they can hear.
I don't think we
us.
can hear them.
Well,
Yeah,
I
here,
tell you
nothing
what.
in there.
So we'll get them back here
Yeah,
in
we'll
a
get them.
second. They
Yeah.
could have stepped on something in there.
Yeah, we lost
But
him anyway.
so meanwhile, this is an interesting question, and so from you guys, what do you think about that? Let's talk about that real quick.
I mean, that's a staggering and sad statistic, and I believe 100% that it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate, and we need to do better. We need to, as a community, as a society, we need to do better because unfortunately, we need to.
But what does
start-
do better look like when we say that?
Well,
Because I say it, but what does it look like when you
We-
say that? When I say that?
First of all, like the young lady was saying, there's no black teachers in the school. How many black teachers are there in the community? I don't mean just educators. I mean
Right.
people that
That
are out
care
there,
enough.
that care enough, that's making a change, that's telling people the change in different things, and out there trying to make a difference in somebody's life by giving them information, by giving them hope, by giving them some. Where are the black teachers in the community? And not just, like I say, not just the educators. We
Well-
talked about leaders, so I'm talking about in that realm.
Okay,
Or
I'm
mentors?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go opposite way with you. They are people in the community, and one of the biggest things I see is our youth don't even look at their leadership they have right in front of them.
Or you said they don't look at them, or they don't respect them, or
Are
what?
y'all
do
back?
you, what do
Are
you
y'all
say?
back?
They're back, and are you guys listening? And
Yes.
you get ready,
Yes.
y'all
That's
ready
right.
to respond and to
Yeah.
jump all over
Go ahead.
E?
Well, I'm just being real. You
I
have to
know.
understand. I grew up in the era, the OG.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the dude on the corner that hustle, but
Okay.
it could be, anybody. We respect their thoughts and then how they maneuver.
Right.
Because
Even
it's
when they
simple-
looked at you.
Yeah, they looked at you wrong, like, oh, okay, I need to chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I go back to when I was in high school. Mama Reese,
Oh, Mama Reese. was so
she could sit
nice.
across the gym
Oh,
and see us acting up, and we get that look,
mm.
we done. So you know what I'm saying? And it's just that small things that
Yeah.
we had to deal with. We growing up as far as
Yes.
I ran the streets. And I listened to the OGs.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful
and I didn't,
memories.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
saying they gave us knowledge.
Okay, so
and
I
we
think
listened
that
to what they had to say.
Those small
Absolutely.
things are huge.
Yeah,
but
the
I think
small
we gotta
things
go
are
to
huge.
y'all here.
okay. So
Yeah.
they
y'all
ready
there?
to get you. So
Oh,
get
they
ready.
can get me, but I
Okay.
can come back.
Y'all
going after
ready?
you.
Go ahead.
I'm going after you.
Well,
Okay.
come on.
Go
I
ahead,
believe
y'all.
that-
This-
Talk on with it then.
I believe that we do not need a leader. That's what I believe. I believe that we should go off of what we were taught by our parents. And if the parents is doing a bad job teaching us, that's what we're going to do when we get older. Because I've never shot anybody, robbed anybody, bullied anybody. That's just from what my mom taught me. I didn't need a leader to do that. It just depends on the person.
Wow. That was good. I hate our sound is doing something. Yeah. Listen, that was a very powerful and bold statement. I love the way you put that. And I get what you're saying. Although I do believe in certain situations we all need leaders, but I understand clearly that you're saying it starts at home. And if the parent is teaching you right and all the right things to do, then you're going to be a respectful person moving through your life.
Exactly.
I love that. Yes, and I know some of y'all got something to say in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, it's Akira. Okay. I'm going back to what okay, yeah. He was talking about first. I feel like it's a difference between authority and leadership because what you described was authority to me. Because someone on the corner, yeah, they got authority, so you listen to them. But I feel like that's not leadership. Just like whoever the lady was you were talking about, if they saw you acting up, it's because they have authority, so you stop, not leadership. So I feel like I feel like our youth does pay attention to the leadership that they have, but they don't respect authority. Now, the authority is changing because people don't know how to lead. Is what I'm saying. So we're paying attention to the leaders that we do have because we're rising up leaders. I'm a leader myself. I'd call myself a leader.
Yes.
But people don't pay attention to authority because they think because everybody's trying to be their own individual. Like I got this. I'm my own leader, so I don't have to pay attention to you. So I feel like you have to have a distinct understanding between authority and leadership, and that's the issue right now.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah, I love that, and I'm glad that you brought that to the table and put it that way because I definitely agree with you, and I do believe that, or I would say, just because a person is an adult doesn't make them a leader.
Correct.
Naturally, I think from E's perspective, what he's saying is back in the day, young people always respected the elder, regardless whether they were leading or just standing in that place as authority or the elder. And so just to make a distinction as far as time, back then, that's the way it was. And so, I believe, and so just being clear, I believe we understand that there's a difference between leaders and authority. But from that statement, it's about respect, and this new generation has a different way. If you're respecting, and not just speaking of you guys in the room, but if young people today are showing respect, their respect is totally different. And it's taken, I'll say, a lot different than it was back in the day. And as an educator in the school system, I can tell you I've been offended many days by my students, but I dare not react to that, or I may not be employed because what I think is respect is obviously totally different than what the young people think is respect.
All right. Well, and I can go with that. But the difference is we were, and I'm not saying they're not taught right, but they're taught more, and I think Ms. Akira spoke on it, they're taught more about individuality. And you working in social work, and I know we're in a school system, we're told to validate the child, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but we're giving them more power over their lives. So they see things a lot different than we do. So they're being rose up as different individuals.
And we do have a question for you guys.
We do. What are you guys doing to make sure that you are successful in your school system and in life as well? And do you feel that you are putting in the work to be successful?
Good question.
Me? I believe I am.
They said, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear?
I can't hear nothing. No.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we're waiting for you guys to respond to that question.
When I was in school, what I did was I just came in there to do what I had to do and not worried about anything else. if the teacher, I believe if the teacher is teaching, you pay attention. If you don't get it, attempt to ask the teacher. But if you don't get it and like corruption happens, then you got to find another source. You might have to come to a parent or anybody that you know that can help you in any type of way.
That's right. Wow. I'll say your parents have done a wonderful job.
Yes.
Yes. That's
We have
beautiful.
one more comment, and that's from one of our guest hosts, Lady Moore. She says, "Keep doing what you're doing, young people. We need you. We do need you, young people.
Yeah.
We're not discounting y'all. We actually are openly listening to your opinion. And just because we say things in different points, don't mean we're disagreeing with you. We're just trying to figure
That's
things
right.
out.
That's right. Obviously, that's why we have the youth night.
Yes,
We want to hear from you. We want our community
All right.
to know what you feel, and your voice matters.
All right.
So, listen, guys, guess
Okay.
what time it
We
is?
got to get out of here.
I want to say thank you to everybody once again in the room for hanging out with us. And hopefully we'll have you guys back soon so we can have more great conversation. And E, you have something wonderful you want to share with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
The biggest disease is corruption. The vaccine is transparency.
Ooh,
Amen.
I like that.
Amen.
I'm glad we didn't miss that, E.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes. So, again, this is Neutral Voices. Thank you for being with us. And don't forget to hang out with us tomorrow for the flex.
Yes.
Yeah. See you next time.
See you.
I like that. You need to say that again.
I can't.